ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find the seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
That's just a really nice job by the... Back in the offensive line, they're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough for a first down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Caught in the backfield. It's Simmons. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. On the run, it's Williams. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Red Raiders looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas Tech. He runs it into the end zone. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A handoff from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back, and if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And here's the handoff. He's got room to run. Look out. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. It's Texas Tech on top right now. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Back to throw. It's Hammond. Looking for a deep completion. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions, but the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They'll use the ground game here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that's exactly what this defense needed. 2nd and short, now a loss of yardage, and you've got 3rd down and an opportunity to get off the field. A really good job of them being aggressive there on that 2nd and short, not just giving up the 1st down.
And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with here in the 1st half. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Fielded at the 25. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Handoff heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. He's in. Here he goes. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. Got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Headed to the end zone. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Baylor. Caught in the end zone.
It is really tough to defend an offense that is playing this well. Their timing and spacing has been exquisite. The quarterback is seeing the defense really well, and here he threads the needle for a touchdown in the end zone.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here comes the pressure. On the move now. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
To throw, it's Hammond. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
This quarterback better calm down and calm down in a hurry. He is making ill-advised throws and turning the football over far too often. Back-to-back series now with an interception. He's got to get something that is safer and easier to complete. This offensive coordinator better help him out because he is not seeing the field very well.
Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Coming after him. Hit as he released it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Bears have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To bootleg here. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Bears. And that will give them the lead now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. So they keep possession after the near turnover. The clock has stopped. We have an injured player on the field. It's the sophomore quarterback. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Cannot connect on his first throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on first down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. 3rd and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately, this defense does a great job of getting home and getting the sack. And now they're going to get off the field. This is a terrific series for this defense.
See if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Looking for some space. It's Morris. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the grab, it's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pressure's on. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Breaks into the clear. Out, breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
He'll be stopped short, trying to go for the lead. They still are down one. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Who's in? Here he goes. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
This is exactly what makes this back so special. If he gets a crease, he gets any open space, he's got home run ability. Look at the speed and explosiveness once he's in the open field. He takes it the distance. That's a huge touchdown. This defense is going to have to do something different moving forward, Chris. They cannot allow this guy to get that much space.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Going for a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. It's Baylor on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the 2nd half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Trying to find room. It's Williams. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the miss leaves it, an 8-point margin.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
And now the handoff. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. But when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Chris, a play like this comes down to preparation. We know this corner can cover down the field, but here he's prepared for this look. When he sees that motion, he knows that they love that little touch pass, and he's in the backfield for a stop. Physical and aggressive at the tackle point. Great job on the outside.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Oh, he breaks free. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
It's a pretty solid job by the quarterback here. At least now the head coach is going to have to make a decision. It's third and forever, and he's able to scramble and at least get themselves in the vicinity where they could potentially go for this. Nice job not forcing it down the field. You don't want to turn the football over, and now they can at least have a decision.
The Bears bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Quick throw to his receiver. With sure hands, it's Johnson. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw yet again. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be smarter with this football. You can't force this into double coverage in the red zone. There's too many bad things that can happen. That ball gets tipped up and picked off, and you don't get the points that you've created by driving to this point on the field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Cannot get the throw up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. Not to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Working clock with the ground game. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So lots of things to celebrate for this group. They win the conference championship. That's huge. But Joel, it feels like every time these two teams collide, there's a lot at stake, and that makes today even sweeter.
Chris,